Hey, what's up everybody? Fate here and welcome back to a new video. Today, we'll be starting a brand new series. This will be episode 1 of Pokémon Brilliant Diamond. I've been saying for a minute now that I've been wanting to start this series. And soon we're about to get it started, my boys. So let's just choose the language. Would you like to start the game in the chosen language? English, yes. Let's get this started, my boys. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. If those dogs don't shut up, I will throw them in a cage. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Got my drink right next to me as well, so... I was watching a Your Raid stream, watching an AMP video before this. He was reacting to the AMP Bachelorette 2. And his reaction is funny, so... My name is Ron. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. That's crazy. Munchlax, what's poppin', my boy? We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Choose a photo? I might choose this first one. These two guys kind of have a bit too dark of skin for me. This guy's skin is too light, not to mention his hair is too light. I'm pretty sure skin color is like the one thing in this game I won't be able to change. So, I think there's actually character customization in this game. I've seen other people do it in videos and shit, so... It's between the first one and this one, if I'm being honest. This one's not bad either, but... I usually go with the first one, so I'm gonna go with the first one again. Okay, and then my name in the game will be Fate, like I always do for these videos. Your name is Fate? Yes. Okay, so you're Fate. I already answered that. A fine name that is. Oh, we get to nickname this boy. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Alright. I don't really want to use any of those names. What should I use for his name? Let's see here. What do I want to name this bozo? Do I want to use one of his names actually? I'm not using Barry. I'm not using Damien. He doesn't look cool enough to be named Tyson or Marcus. I'm going to do a custom name. I don't need a custom name. It's a good name for this bozo. You know what? Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna name him Bozo. Yeah, naming him Bozo is a good idea. Damn. Bozo, is it? That's your friend's name? Hell yeah. Alright, Fate, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. What? Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Word to my mother. Word to my mother indeed. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the great crestfallen team. Crestfallen team? That concludes our special report, Search for the Red Gyarados. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check my computer. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Fuck, I didn't mean to click on this shit twice. Alright, cool. Now, first things first, I'm changing something. There we go. Oh yeah. Then... chat. I think we'll go with that one. Battle effects, leave those on. Battle style, let's leave it on switch because this is a regular playthrough. You can choose to have Pokemon automatically sent to your boxes or not when your party is full, and keep it on manual. Give nicknames, is it gyroscope or Euroscope? tilt your Joy-Con for control. Okay, I'm gonna use that, I guess. Autosave on for sure. Show nicknames for sure. Background music. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it the way it was. I'm gonna close that tab real quick. There we go. Okay, sound effects. Yeah, I'll keep that at 7. Pokemon cries, turn that down to 6. Yeah. And that's it. Alright, cool. Would you like to save? Yes. Cool. Now all those settings have been set up. Cool. God damn, my character's walking slow. Is that my mom? She's watching some shit with Chansey and a Peony on the TV. Fate, Bozo came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Cool. Now, I've played a little bit of this game in the past. Oh yes, Fate, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Now, I've played, as I said before, I have played this game in the past. It's just I deleted my save data for this game so then I could do this series, you know what I mean? So yeah, Bozo's house. Thud. The iconic thud. OG cinema. What was that about? Oh hey Fate, I'm going to the lake. You should come too. Be quick about it. Okay Fate, I'm finding you 1 million Pokédollars if you're late. Boy, try to charge me that much. I'm gonna knock your ass out, boy. Don't play with my money like that, boy. Oh geez, forgot something. Oh yeah? Stupid ass. Hold on, I think I have to go inside his house and go fuck with him. Go talk to his mom. Go talk to his Bozo ass. Don't mind me, Bozo's mom. I better take my bag and guidebook too. Oh hey Faye, we're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Pokédollar fine if you're late. Motherfucker, first it was 1 million, then it was 10 million. Motherfucker, if you try to charge me that much for being quote unquote late, motherfucker, I will throw your ass in the lake we're about to head over to. Like dead ass. I'm not playing about that shit. You try to fuck with my money or anything of that sort, I will throw your ass in the lake we're heading over to. Alright? That's a guarantee. Hey, you saw that news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in the lake. That show got me to thinking. I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. Alright. Let's head on through, I guess. Alright, to the lake. Let's find us a red Gyarados. This motherfucker will get me into some trouble. What's going on? Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but fine, it's enough that we have seen the lake. Don't believe it. Professor, how are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? After being away for 4 years, it must be exciting. There's one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. What? Excuse me? Let us pass, please. I beg your pardon, we'll be on our way. What was that about, those two? Hey, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass? No problem, no problem. You won't be in there for long enough for a wild Pokemon probably to come out. This motherfucker trying to get us both killed, isn't he? It's a briefcase? Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to return it, but who were they? I heard them say Professor. Oh great. What were you saying before? Wow, Pokemon! What were you saying before about Pokemon not coming out of this? You bozo ass motherfucker. What's going on? What do you think is going on? There's Starly right in front of us, my boy. Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon in them. Which one do you want then? You already know who I'm choosing. My boy Chimchar. I accept you, Chimchar. Let's do this. Let's get this shit started, my boy. For real, for real. Let's go, Starly. You wanted to come battle me? I accepted the challenge. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Me and my boy Chimchar. Chimchar about to whoop your ass. I take care of the humans. Pokemon take care of the other Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? It's like how women fight other women and men fight other men. Good men can't get women. Kind of like that in this Pokemon world. Except humans can't attack Pokemon, so Pokemon should attack humans. Pokemon should battle each other. Humans. But there's the Starly now. Starly a bitch. Wouldn't it have been crazy if I got a shiny starter? Like off rip. Wow, your Chimchar totally rocked. My Piplup was way tougher than yours. There were other people in Pokemon, but we had to use them. Those people won't mind, will they? Well, they're back. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I'd lost it. Huh? Oh no. Did you use the Pokemon that were in here? You did? Oh my gosh. What's the professor going to say? That is so not good. I'll take his briefcase for now. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Fate. Let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. This motherfucker is talking about us getting in trouble. Motherfucker, these aren't our Pokemon. You're saying your Pokemon got hurt. Motherfucker, it's not yours. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. Motherfucker, again. No, face me. Face me. I'm going to face you, so you better face me. You a bitch. I'm trying to talk to this motherfucker. He's too pussy looking me in the eyes. These aren't our Pokemon. You're damn right about that, motherfucker. Hey, it's those people. That old guy staring at us? I heard from Dawn that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Chimchar and Piplup. I see. That's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Oh, okay. Professor, please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. Bozo asshole. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want his Pokemon back? Fate, we should go home too. Oh, fuck it. Did you make food? What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Bozo are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Fate, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know. Fate, put these on. Receive a pair of running shoes, hell yeah. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Tilt the left stick firmly and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Wasn't that just nifty? That's crazy. Alright, now that I'm a speedy boy, time to get over to good old Towny Wowny. Hey, is that Dawn McSchmawn? The Fawn? Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Thud. Oh, it's you, Fate? That old guy. He's not He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. It doesn't matter, Fate. I'm out of here. See you later. What a fucking bozo. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Finally, you've come. Fate, was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give that Chimchar to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Yeah. Okay, so you guys might not understand. Oh, it's a male as well. That's good. So you guys might not understand where the name came from, but I'm gonna name it Firepower. Now, before I click OK, I'm gonna explain why it's named Firepower. Alright. So Firepower is a character that I created myself. I'm actually writing a novel in my own spare time. I haven't written in it in a minute. I need to get back to it. I've been trying to get back into the music scene as well, but you know, I can't really do both of them at once. Maybe I can finish my Firepower novel and then work on some more songs or whatever. But yeah, either way, I've been working on this novel. It's called Firepower. It's about a guy named Firepower. Well, his name's actually like his secret identity name is Fate Knox, but his, I guess, quote unquote superhero name is Firepower. Once I finish that novel, I'll make a whole series, kind of like what I did with the Sword Chronicles. I'll make a whole series showing off the story, and I'll do like 30 minutes or something of just me reading parts of the book, well, of the novel, until I finish it, and then that'll be the series complete, or at least for that. And then, yeah, I'll move on from there. So that's why I'm calling this Chimchar Firepower, and yeah, let's move on. Bam. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes. Your friend Bozo told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well, despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there's a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Chimchar. I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... No, I just can't say it. What did that add? The fuck? Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to report data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh form? Yeah. Good answer. Yeah, I got the Pokédex. Love to see it. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Fate, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. What? I've got one too. That's crazy, Dawn. Did I ask? When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 years, 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in the world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. Fate, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I used for the first time was Turtwig. If you would have chosen Turtwig at the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon. Not that it matters, but anyways, I'm gone. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Fate. Well, there's Dawn out of the way. Oh, I can actually answer. Is this the time where I have to go talk to my mom about going on an adventure? Okay, Fate, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Alright. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's a place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. Most? What towns don't have a Pokemon Center? The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemon. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Fade, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, Fade. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokédex? You may need to travel pretty far, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It will be a lot less scary that way, okay? Bye now. Alright, I'll see you around, I guess. I want to check something. It's not shiny, obviously. It's a mild nature. Boosts my special attack, lowers my defense. I'm pretty sure firepower is actually going to be a physical attacker. However, that's also not a very bad nature. You know what I mean? That just means that it's not going to be very good to. It's going to be. Oh shit, my bad. I accidentally knocked my HDMI cord out of my capture card. Hold on. That's my bad. There we go. Alright, well, checking that out. Okay, now that I've checked that out, let me just check out this. Okay. I want to check the Pokemon real quick before I head over to what I need to do next. Just because I want to see if I can buy Pokeballs yet. Or if I have to go through. I can buy Pokeballs now. Alright, cool. I'm gonna buy 10. Yeah. And I got the Premier Ball. Cool. I could have bought like 20. Just because I have 8,000 Pokédollars for some reason. I'm not going to complain, but it is a lot. On the way through, I'm going to catch myself a Pokemon. Hello, Badoo. I have no problem with catching you and adding you to my collection. This should give me some XP on firepower as well. Now, I'm not nicknaming Pokemon unless I'm going to have them on my team. Firepower stands for my final team, so I gave him a nickname. The Duke, on the other hand, is just not standing on my team. Think about it. Moves like Nico will be really good on firepower, but that special attack boost. You know what I mean? I need to be small. Done. Successful capture. Capture our first ever Pokemon. Added a new Pokemon to the collection. Type shit. You'd love to see it. Add that motherfucker to the Pokédex. I'm not giving you a nickname, but you're coming with me. What do you do? Oh shit. How many posters you give? I'm not gonna give it back. I know there's one other Pokemon you can find in this route. There it is. Nice shit, boy. Here's a fun fact. I used to have a shiny Starly that I actually captured from Pokemon Go. I transferred it to my OG. I don't know if I think it was a Brilliant Diamond save just because I don't think I had Shiny Pearl at the time. I have Shiny Pearl now, but I don't think I had it at the time. But I did have Brilliant Diamond, which is the game I'm playing for this video. But, well, when I had my OG save on this game, I ended up transferring a lot of my Pokemon Go shinies for like Sinnoh and shit over to my OG Brilliant Diamond save. And to be honest, I didn't even delete the old save file. Lord Ember, nice. I was hoping to get that. Sure, I'll give Starly a nickname. Okay, I don't know a name for it yet, but actually, no, I'm just not gonna give it a nickname yet. I don't have a name for it. But back to what I was talking about. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like I had a shiny Starly, a shiny Cranidos, a shiny Yanma. Like I had some good shinies. that I transferred over to my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond account because I had it on my Pokemon Go, caught it on Pokemon Go, sent it over to Pokemon Home to where it would be safe, well, safer, and that way I can actually have it in other games. Then when I started my OG Brilliant Diamond save, I transferred all of the shinies from Pokemon Home that I could transferred it over to that save file, and then I stopped playing the game for a while, and I think I ended up archiving the game. I might have accidentally deleted the save file, I have no idea. However, either way it goes, one day I end up logging on to Brilliant Diamond, my save data is gone. Which means all the Pokemon that I had, including the shinies I transferred in from Pokemon Go and Pokemon Home, all of them are gone. I also ended up getting a hidden ability starter Pokemon because of this thing that Pokemon Home does, where if you transfer a Pokemon from like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, for example, if you transfer a Pokemon from there to Pokemon Home at all, then you get all 3 of the starters for that game with their hidden abilities. I ended up transferring those to my OG Brilliant Diamond save as well, and I ended up losing them, so that's great. Welcome home, Fate. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? I just made dinner. Take a quick rest, dear. Yeah, so what was the point in even healing at the Pokemon Center if she just healed me for me? What's up, Fate? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Fate. I've got something you'll find useful. That's a guidebook. Okay, that's a guidebook. Take a look at it when you are curious about something or have questions during your adventure. You may find an answer. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, Fate. I'll be alright by myself, dear. So you go on and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But please come back sometimes. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. You got it. Excuse me, is my little bozo over here? Hold on, where's my screenshot button? That is funny as hell. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Fate will deliver that to him. Won't you, Fate? I guess. Oh, really? You do that for me? Please, Fate, please take this to Bozo for me. You'll obtain the parcel. Oh, great. Bye-bye, Fate. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Bozo. I already got it. Whatever. Oh, Fate, you're forgetting something important. Damn, I got the hat. Bam. That hat looks so goofy. Yes, that hat always did suit you well, Fate. Now off you go. Yeah, I guess I'm a free man now. Shit. I will say the beanie that the female characters get in this game looks way better than the hats the males get. Way better. Like these. Hold on, let me check the nature and shit of this Starlight. Oh, it's a neutral. I'm fine with that. I am completely fine with that, my boy. Straight up. Now, whenever I get myself a Shinx, I want it to have. I hope it gets a good nature, but I want it to have the Intimidate ability. If it has the Rivalry ability, I'm not keeping it. If I run into a wild Shinx and it's not. And it doesn't pop up saying Intimidate is its ability, then I'm running away and I'm going to go try to catch a different homeboy. You know what I mean? I don't know how long my videos for this series is gonna be though, because I'm just about to hit 30 minutes of recording right now, in about less than 5 seconds. And there we go, 30 minutes of recording right there. I don't know whether I want to continue going towards an hour and start doing hour-long videos for every single episode of Brilliant Diamond, or if I want to keep it like how I did for the Let's Go games and do up to 30 minutes. Maybe I can go in between for this series and go 45? Maybe. Oh, let me grab my phone real quick. Check it. Oh, that's right. Fate, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? Bro, you couldn't see that I already caught 2 Pokemon successfully as well? Isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. A healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, Pokemon also get easier to catch if you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, Fate, to get you started, I'll give you some Pokeballs. Thank you. I wonder how many she gave me. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, it'll be safe for a long trip. Plus, it'll be a lot more fun having your Pokemon friends along. Okay, I need to get going. Bye now. Bye, Dawn. Yes, Dawn. I wonder if Kricketot will pop up at this time. Because it is pretty late. It is like the evening time right now. It's 8:44 in real life right now. So I wonder if Kricketot will pop up. If I can just keep running in this grass and get Kricketot. I think Shanks will pop up in this area too. Hey, speak of the devil, it's my boy Kricketot. I'm capturing the hell out of this guy. I'm not keeping him on a final team, but shit, getting him out of the way for the Pokedex would be fantastic. Even though I know that I can easily get him younger. Why would I want to do that when I can just go ahead and get him now? One Ember will kill him, so I'm not using Ember. Critical hit scratch. Alright, so once this turn is over, I'm throwing the Pokeball. Shanks should pop up in this area as well, right? I need to check on the Pokeballs that Dawn gave me. Why is my... Bro, my Bluetooth earbuds are really fuzzy. Straight up. I'm not giving this guy a nickname. As I said, I'm only giving nicknames to Pokemon I'm actually keeping on my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Pokemon Go right now, so let me try to catch myself real quick. Hey, there's a Shanks. It's an Intimidate. Good. It's an Intimidate Shanks, so I'm going to catch this guy. I'm gonna spam the hell out of Scratch until I get low enough to catch. One or two more scratches. Meanwhile, I just caught even more. I was over 4 on the Pokemon. successful capture of distinction. Well, I wish it would let me look at the nature and shit of the Pokemon before I give it a name and shit. Now, I have a decent name to go along with Firepower's name. I want to call it Blue Bolt after another character I plan on doing a novel on, kind of like Firepower. I would name it Blue Bolt, but Blue Bolt's a human, and this is a dog. And you know what? I think I'm still gonna do it anyways. So, let's call my boy Blue Bolt. Nah, let's do Black Bolt actually, because he's gonna be like when he evolves into Luxray, his body's going to be more black than blue. It's gonna be like black and yellow when he fully evolves. So let's think more into the future. Black Bolt is a badass name for it too, especially once it evolves into Luxray. Hold on, let me check its nature though. And then I need to figure out a good name for the Starly. It has Intimidate, and I'm happy about that. It has the Naivety nature. Boost Speed, lower Special Defense. I don't know how good that nature is, but boosting speed is not a bad idea. I'm pretty sure it's a special attacker, so having a special attacker with a lowered special defense maybe won't be the best idea, but I'm fine. If those dogs do not shut up, I'm going to be sad. I'm happy with the way this game's going so far. I know there are some bullshit things about this game, like, I know that when it got released there were some bugs, there may be some bugs still in the game. I know that the movement's not very smooth. Level 5 Starly. What level the rest of my team? Yeah, I was gonna switch to Black Bolt, but Black Bolt's only level 3. How is Starly still level 2? Damn. Okay, well, I guess I'll just spam Ember until this guy goes down. Before I go against the next gym type shit, you know what I mean? Outspeed? This thing has to have like a boosted speed or something. Alright, he's down now. We were not speed tied because he outsped me every single turn. To be fair, most of the turns he used quick attack, but still. Alright. There he goes down. Oh yeah, if you guys... Fuck it. Whenever I did this for the Let's Go series, y'all never gave me any nicknames, but I'll ask for some nicknames from you guys. If you guys have a good nickname for my Starly, it's gonna be a Staraptor. If you guys have a good name for a Staraptor, I think it's a female. So if you guys have a good name for a female Staraptor, then put it down in the comments below. And if I like it, I'll use it. At least unless I find a name I like better. Damn! Oh yeah, the boosted special attack must be doing wonders right now for this. Okay, there we go. Starly and Black Bolt getting a level. Good. Black Bolt learned Thunder Shock. That's going to be a useful move, especially for the Will Luxray be a Pokemon I use for my final team? It'll be a Pokemon I use for my team for most of the game. Will it stay on the final team though? I have no idea. I want to figure out though if actually is Magnezone a Gen 4 Pokemon? Because I want to have a rule for myself where I only use, like I have a rule when I play this game where I only use Pokemon on my team if their like debut generation is the generation of Pokemon I'm playing. So like I'm playing Gen 4 Pokemon right now. If the Pokemon's not a Gen 4 Pokemon, then I'm not using it on my team. So, when was Magnezone introduced? If it was Gen 4, that looks like Gen 4. So I need to take it to Mount Coronet and then level it up. I need to get a Magneton to evolve to a Magnezone. So yeah, I might end up using a Magnezone instead of Luxray. I might keep it long enough to actually get it to become a Luxray. That way I get the Pokédex entry done, and I at least have a good electric type until I get to that point. But yeah, for now I'll keep Black Bolt, the future Luxray. Once I get a Magnemite or Magneton accessible, I'm capturing that, keeping it on the team, and that's gonna replace Black Bolt. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't really have a good nickname for a Pokemon like that. God damn, 1 HP and a green one. Bam. Alright, finishes off the Shanks and the rest of the guy. I might need to switch Pokemon out so then Firepower doesn't die in the next battle. Okay, the whole team got a level up from that. God damn. I actually want to throw Bidoof and make Kricketot in the box. I kind of want to keep Kricketot on the team just because it's a bug type. I think when it evolves into Kricketune, I think it evolves into Kricketune at level 10. Not to mention, once it does evolve, I'm pretty sure that it becomes like a bug rock type. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Kricketune not only does it evolve from the Kricketot at level 10, but it also evolves from a pure bug type with Kricketot to a bug rock type with Kricketune. Could be wrong, as I said before, but still. What's up, Dawn? Made it to the town. Hi, Fate. Are you catching Pokemon? Wow, you've already got 5 Pokemon with you. At that pace, your Pokédex should be full in no time at all. In Jubilife City, there's the trainer school, which, well, you know, Fate, you should visit it. You'll get some tips on Pokemon. Oh yes, Bozo went to the trainer school earlier. Okay, bye now. Okay. Well, first off, I'm hitting up the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center moment. Time to heal. Should I go ahead and throw Bidoof in the box now? Or should I wait until I get more and more Pokemon? That way I can actually switch it out for something. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it in the box. Someone's PC. I'm gonna keep Kricketot on the team for now, just because I'm pretty sure it has an early evolution. Could be wrong, but pretty sure. Do any of you guys give me anything by chance? I think they just give me BS tips. That girl with the green hair I didn't talk to, but I talked to the other two. Let's go to the trainer school and get this out of the way. Deliver Bozo's parcel to me. Hey Fate, did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. That's a green board, my boy. That's a green board. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? My bad. So Fate, what brings you here? You got something for me? Delivered the parcel, got it off my hand. So what is this? Score, it's a town map. Huh? Why are there 2 in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, Fate, you take one. Nice, got myself a town map. Well, according to the town map, I guess Orberg City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. While I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. Well, goodbye to you too, my boy. Let's talk to the people in the trainer school real quick before I dip. Cool. Wait, what? Oh shit, I didn't realize you started battling. That's fine with me though. Abra? Guys, Abra? I'm pretty sure Abra is a thing for some reason can learn like random ass moves. Like I'm pretty sure you battle like trainers in the Floroma Forest or whatever it's called. Like Gardenian Forest and shit. That has like energy. This guy has fucking charge. Don't ask me how because I have no idea. Oh, that raises special attack too. That's What? Plus special attack nature though. Spam the Ember until the attack again. This could be bad. What level is his Abra? Oh, he's burning. Will the burn take it out? Did he try to like use some kind of ability to get me burned as well? And it didn't affect me? Why did it say it didn't affect me? I'm not gonna complain about it, bro. I didn't want to get burned as well. Is the battle over now? Yes. I should have read the dialogue more closely. Well, it's more pocket money and some XP for my boys. Alright, let's talk to you now. Let me guess. You're gonna have an Abra just like your homeboy, but it's gonna have a different move. That's what I'm guessing. It's an Abra. I was correct about that one. Do I have a Pokemon that's actually got like special moves against these guys? I know that when Chase levels up more, it'll learn the move Bite. Yeah, I got nothing more effective. Yeah, level 6 just like the other one. This one has charge just like the other one. Damn! Thank you, critical hit. Finishing up that battle nice and easy for me. Nice. I was wondering when my guy was gonna learn Taunt. I was like, yeah, I know that whenever I run into my own wild Abra and I want to catch it, the easiest way to do that is just use the move Taunt on it. That way I can't use Teleport to get away from me. I guess I'm gonna take another trip to the Pokemon Center real quick. Oh, never mind. Guess I'll talk to this guy. Oh, you're a Pokemon trainer. But you don't have a Pokédex yet? Pokédex is short for Pokemon Watch. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Pokédexes. Not only that, I'm now conducting a Pokédex promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. If you can find them, I'll give you my own. I'll give you your very own Pokédex. Well, I'm hitting up the Pokemon Center before I start all that shit. My firepower is damaged, and I need to fix it. Here we go. Healing up my boy Firepower along with the rest of the team. So there's that. Again, guys, I need to find out a new name for my boy Starly, Future Staraptor. Yeah. I need to figure out where the name rater is on this game. I could probably just open the town map and find it. Well, here's one of the clowns. Yes. Absolutely correct. Cool. Yeah. There's my first coupon. I need a total of 3 coupons and I just got the first. Okay, I'm not leaving the town until I get this Pokédex thing out of the way. There's another one. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Yes, Pokemon can hold items. Okay, there's coupon number 3. Why did it skip? Is the other clown over here? Yes, it is. It's right there. Just like Pokemon, do the moves of Pokemon also have type? Yes. What if you got one of those wrong? You could deadass just spam A while talking to all of them and just get through the dialogue. You know what I mean? So let's go back to the guy who was giving us this Pokédex. 1, 2, 3, bravo. I say bravo. In return for these coupons, I present you with this Pokemon Watch, or Pokédex for short. There's the Pokédex. You love to see it. Press the R button to try it out. Love it. There's no R button. I'm really not a fan of that. How do you get rid of it? Oh, what the hell did I just do? I just walked into some random ass house. I just got a Pokédex. Oh, I got a Quick Claw. I think I'm gonna throw that on my Starly. Just because why not? You know what I mean? Wait, I have 27 Quick Balls total. 10 potions. I'm gonna give the Quick Ball to Starly. Move, Patrick Lucy. Thank you. There could be other stuff in that building, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, great, berries. Let me guess, you're gonna challenge me with battle. Hey, Fate, tell me you got a little stronger, a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, let's battle it out. I accept your challenge, I guess. Damn. What, just force me into a battle? You got a story on him? You know what? What level is started? 7? Black Bolt level 6. Alright. I'll send him Black Bolt. Get firepower. Time to rest. Black Bolt will actually be super effective against both of Barry's Pokemon. Starly the flying type, which means he'll be weak to electric. And he's got a Piplup, which is a water type, which is also weak to electric. So, going to my physical attack? Oh no, it's not like this is a special move I'm about to use. So, what do you got to say? Don't get cocky, kid. This is no reason. Who are you calling kid, bozo? What the hell are you calling kid? Punk ass. Now your Starly's dead. Yeah, now it's just all my Pokemon against your single Piplup. Good luck trying to get through my entire squad with just your Piplup, my boy. Keep Black Bolt out there. Will Intimidate work on you as well? No. I think I gotta switch Black Bolt out and then throw it back. I keep lowering my physical attack and using special moves. You know what? I actually gotta double check though if Thundershock is a special move. If it's a physical move. No, it's a special move, alright. How? How would I use the move? Is it decent? Thinking like another move or two I should be using. Pokemon, they could be slow. This could be a bit tight, I think. Growl again. Okay, wasting his time. Not using any physical moves. Will this Thundershock be enough? No, it will not. Okay. One more Thundershock to finish the job. And he uses Growl again, lowering my physical attack again. Even though I'm using a special move. Well, that finishes off the Piplup and ends the battle. Okay, buddy. Motherfucker said don't get cocky, kid, and then lost the battle. Yeah, okay. Learn to charge. Not a bad move. I don't usually use it, but not good. Next time. What just happened? I lost. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Thanks for the pocket money. Yeah, now I'm gonna start hustling you out of Poké Dollars now, boy. Trying to get money off me, you little bitch. When? What do you mean I lost? Lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is to take on the Orberg City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that totally. Well, you got a Piplup, so you already got an advantage over the gym. A rock-type gym against your fire-type starter? Yeah, you're already at an advantage. So you already got one thing good going on. So, yeah, we're getting real close to an hour of footage. 54 minutes. I wonder if I can at least reach Orberg City before hitting an hour. What's popping off here in this route? Ooh, Abra already. Alright. I already have a strategy for catching Abra in this game. Firepower, you're all I need. Taunt, right off rip. Alright, activating Taunt. It worked. And now, Abra can't teleport. Then I use Scrap. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Has no moves left, use Scrap. Okay, how much damage did you do? So, that's a lot of damage. Alright, now I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at him. Successfully captured. If it broke out, it would have struggled again and killed itself. So I'm so glad it ended up successfully capturing. Alright, add that data to the Pokedex. No nickname. Add it to the party. Cool. Add it to the party automatically. What else is in this route? Shinx. I already got a Shinx. If I find a shiny Pokemon, I'm catching it. And if it's a Pokemon that I would like to use on the team and it's set up in a way that I would want it to be, then I'll just replace the original version of that team member with a shiny. Type shit. You know what I mean? Is that Abra the only new Pokemon in this route? It might be. Let me try to get through the rest of the route. Go and battle this trainer real quick. Get some XP and pocket money from this kid, right? He's got 2 Pokemon on. What Pokemon are they? His first one is a Bidoof. Do it, my boy. Firepower! Firepower is a beast. Think anybody can get Firepower at first down? Gem line. Bird gym. I need a Pokemon other than like once I get Firepower evolved, that won't be as worse. But like I need to get another Pokemon that's super effective against Rock and Storm before the gym. That way I mean was Zubat? Something Black Bolt. I did not realize how low on health Black Bolt was. Okay. Still gonna switch Firepower out for him. Another Pokemon before the gym. I think I have an idea for what Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I do for a fact. I know for a fact I want to add Roserade to the team, and I'm pretty sure I can get a Bidoof. Like I can catch a Bidoof before the first gym. I'm pretty sure. Like I know for a fact that there's a spot where I can catch Bidoof with. So. Catch myself with Bidoof, level grinded a bit, so then I have another Pokemon to back me up in the gym battle. So then Firepower isn't the only Pokemon I can use for the gym battle that's super effective. That is pretty tough. So do I. Great. I might just spend the rest of this episode in this route. And then once I come back for the next episode, I'll get through the rest of this route. I'll catch every single Pokemon I possibly can. Like, every single new Pokemon I possibly can. Except for like, for example, there are certain exceptions, like, for example, say I catch a Shinx, right? I catch a Shinx, and then later on in the run, I run into a Wild Luxie. I'm not catching the Wild Luxie, because I would much rather just catch a pre-evolved Pokemon and then fully evolve it, than catch a pre-evolved Pokemon and then later on catch a more evolved version of it. So I'm not gonna do that. There might be certain exceptions to that rule I made. Like for example, say I end up catching a Bidoof and then like the next route or whatever, I end up running into a Roselia. I'm going to probably catch a Roselia unless my Bidoof either already evolved into a Roselia by that point, or it's getting closer to it. Because Bidoof evolves into Roselia by friendship. In fact, the Bidoof line's kind of a pain in the ass to evolve because It evolves from Badoo to Roselia via friendship, and then evolves from Roselia to Roserade via the shiny stone. But you don't really get many shiny stones. So yeah, kind of. Sunflower plains and flower forest. Okay. So if I end up reaching that spot, oh, that's a Pixelmon. What the hell? I don't remember what Pokemon first was about to send out. Route 212, 221, 225, 229. That's the greatest chance on encountering Roselia. Southern part of Route 212 and Route 222. It's also commonly encountered in the Trophy Garden. Also part of Roselia. So once I get the Grand Underground unlocked, I think I'm just gonna go hunt down a Roselia. I don't really remember when you unlock the Underground. I think it's sometime after the first gen. But I am going to end the video off here, guys, since I did make it to an hour of recording over that now. But I'm gonna end the video off here, guys. So if you like what you saw, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. If you want to check out my other socials in the about section of the channel, or to the description of this video and all my other videos. That all being said, hold on a second. Hold on, let me check the time map real quick. Where's Route 212? Are any of these routes available to me? 212 is right here. Heart Home City, and then down. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be so. I'm just going to have to either catch a Badoo and evolve it, or I'm going to have to wait until like the Underground is unlocked. But anyways, my name is Fate. This has been episode 1 and the start to my brand new series, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.